showing as a whole moon, but it's half. It just came out in a little spot in the open. And like it just quit raining about 10 minutes ago. Oh, 43 degrees this morning. It's a little warmer than it's been. And I thought tomorrow morning we're supposed to have a chance of snow, so it's going to be a pretty good jump. Oh well, we see what happens. That's all we can do, because the weatherman lies. We all know that one. There ain't much left there for a little bit. I'd say I got done just in time. It's just starting to actually rain this morning. Sounds like it's going to get kind of serious too. Yay. Let's see if the fix worked down here. Been leaking there. Still is a little. I don't think it's as bad as it was. Put a new rubber in there yesterday. Go figure, right? Anyway, whole barn is bedded. And yeah, I'm thinking next week's going to be a long week, because this needs to get cleaned out, and the 2-year-old needs to get cleaned out, because I don't know that I'm going to be able to get in there again. Twine with loops tied in each end. That's what we use to hold that gate back. Hangs right here. Happens to be the same one we use when this gate is tied over to that one. Double duty. I spread probably about twice what we've been doing as far as amount. Damn it. Hold on. That's better. Reason being, I don't think I'm going to be able to get into the 2-year-olds next time around. And this, I don't like to go much higher than that with that catwalk. Might be able to get in here again. I mean, I still was clearing by quite a bit, but time you lay more in, may not be clearing at all. Most of this is in pretty good shape. And yeah, it's thick underneath. Let's see, it's at least 8 inches deep against there, and that's all packed down. This is over a foot right here. Got a good layer in there. Probably the worst stretches here. Didn't do too bad there. I was actually able to get out there far enough without getting stuck. A little deep there. But it's done. Done out here as far as we go. With that being fenced off, you can't get into there. And they'll shuffle those humps around. They'll shuffle this around too. It's kind of soft underneath it, and it's soft on top. I'll fall on my ass. But they'll be happy. They can come out of the rain for a little bit. I said this was growing mold down here. I mean, the cows weren't off this for a week, and it was growing mold through there. And maternity pen up there, same way. Why? We don't need that shit. Kind of thought they might be more excited, but I dumped 2 big, huge scoops over the feeder and over that gate earlier. So they already played. They like to play. All the fun stuff. Wasn't quick enough. I was gonna flip the camera around and walk up here and let you look over my shoulder when they ran in, but they didn't want to come in. And then by the time I heard them, they were already in. I'll have fun with it. Hell, I got to set that back down. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but go around and climb up and set it down. That way Ty doesn't complain when she goes to feed hay later. Usually what happens is when we're feeding grain over here, Ty forgets about it. And in the morning, I get up there with buckets and go to start pouring and find out I can't go anywhere. Easier to get up here. Especially when you get old. Then you step funny and try to fall over. This is what we got here. To a pulley, and down. Had a homemade one for a long time. Getting around this is the fun part. And it worked. Kind of a pain in the butt, but it worked. Noisy. I could have gone one click, but I went two. Didn't mean to. And unfortunately, we aren't centered very well, so I got to shove it over with my foot. And now it's in place. Tried to catch most of that. And there's the stove condition. Took it back in, run it up, it holds it up out of the way. And oops, this one's not quite in place. I should have caught that a little sooner. I got to pick it up by hand and move it now. Still trying to catch them playing. Guess they're not as camera shy as when they were babies, huh? What you think, Sapphire? Huh? What you think? Boo! Not even gonna scare you. I tried. Yeah, you and 511C, huh? Dope-de-dope. Content. Oh yeah, and the rain seemed to stop again. Amazing. I figured all these girls would be in here. They did smooth it up a little. I didn't get it perfect, and of course, you know, I make a mess turning there. I got her smoothed up pretty nice. I'm good with that. Yeah, moo. Yeah, and then this pen. Like I was saying, freaking mold growing in it. Of course, I don't know, up here against that might be some of the lime coming through, but it doesn't look like it. And if you want some shrooms, yeah, since the state has their market on that, you know, they're legal in the state of Oregon. They even hand them out to you. I'd probably go to jail because they're growing in here. Idiots anyway.
Are you between age 50 and 85? You can get whole life insurance with options starting at just $9.95 a month. There are no health questions. You cannot be turned down for any health reason.
Somebody just woke up and had a little snack for lunch. She was smiling a minute ago.
Where's that somebody else?
Where'd my smile go?
Where's
my smile? There's a smile.
Grandpa, how do you want to film? You're supposed to be looking the other way.
Stare at the back of her head. Stare at the bald spot. Oh yeah, nap time was over. Got a snack. Must be time for a new diaper. Look at that.
ready to go to the doctor. Got shoes on and your sweatsuit that says Auntie's Bestie.
Are you cruising to Grampy? A big step up.
Cow.
Big step. Big step. Big step. Good job. Another big one. Good job.
Now what you gonna do? Boom.
Just move the Kiki.
He's a little big on me.
But it's super cute.
What you think, huh? What
Wait till
you think?
Kiki gets her shirt.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know, there might still be more video coming today, but in the meantime, Blakely says, thank you for watching, everybody.
She clap.
Yay,
Blakey!
Yay, Blakely!
And
Yay, Blakely!
see you tomorrow, right, Blakely?
Yay, Blakely!
See ya. I'll be here tomorrow.
I go to the doctor today.
Okay.
I give me lovies.
We'll see what else happens
You
today.
got loves.
Wheels. Casters, to be exact. Not sure why, but yes, those are pretty well rusted out. They will clean up. A couple of these move pretty easy. This one's the best one. Why? Because they're not all rusted. A little fluid film in there and play with them for a little bit. They'll be good. He's got a good, decent deal. I have no idea where they came from. I just know they've been here. 3 by 7/8, made in India. And an item number. No idea where they come from. I'm going to say before we got them, they were sitting out in the ground. These two, they're actually the same size. Not near the base to them. That's all metal. I have made a few passes with the grinder on this one. You can tell by the shape, huh? And yeah, it stopped turning once. That's what it looked like. Except that one had a lot more metal than this one. There's a set of drawers downstairs that we're going to put on casters. Tell is it 3 foot deep and 56 inches long, I think. And I don't really feel like adding the subframe underneath it to support it. So I figure if these end up a little smaller than those, that'll be fine. That way, you know, because no floor is even. Put these in the middle. But I got to get them cleaned up first. And I'm just really not sure. Focus. How deep those two go. Those two were showing when I started. And they're still there. But it's not like I've made enough difference in them yet. I'm going to grind a little more. I'm just holding it and running the grinder disc on an angle across. That spins it so it'll stay relatively true. Hopefully it gets all the crap out. Well, this was the second one. I took a magnet. See, I went over that one 2 times light since the last little bit. I didn't see any more shiny, but there's still the marks there. Took a magnet, went over the whole thing, and the magnet didn't stick anywhere, so we're going to guess we got rid of all of them. At least enough it ain't going to hurt a floor. This one went a little faster because I kind of figured it out on the other one, but magnet won't stick anywhere on there, so there should not be anything in it. Now, blow the crap out of them and lift them up a little bit. And I got to figure out how we're going to mount them on. The thing's got, seems like it might be 5/8 plywood for a base. The drawers go right down to like this far. And with the drawer open, I can just stick my finger in, and it's like, okay, it feels like it's the full thickness. Which, you know, but I hate to have it sag in the middle when it gets too full of shit and screw things up. So the gray ones will go in the middle. Hopefully we don't get them knocked off, because that's not much of a base. Probably have to pull drawers out and actually bolt them in. It's going to be the best option, I think. But I finished cleaning them up. oil them up, make them so they're ready, and then we'll go from there. Well, there's 2 of them on. Probably the hardest to get measurements. These drawers have 3/4 of an inch clearance, so no big deal there. I just had to get them in far enough so they weren't going to be at the front. And I spaced these down that far because the others, the bolts will be up closer to this surface. And I got to get in far enough to miss that, of course. So, anywho, those both cleaned up pretty decent. Can't complain. There's the others. They're all ready to go on, but that's a little longer than my arm's length to get to those bolts down there, and I'm not doing any more on it tonight. My shoulder and arm hurt from doing that. And I got to get some feeding done. So, with that, hey, you've seen our day. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool too. And I have no idea who made these, but I noticed that. And that's actually 3/4 plywood. But when you look at that, and you wonder, well, why? It's easy to tell, because they use the same tops and bottoms. Doesn't matter whether they're the big drawers, that there's 4 wide, or the shallow drawers, that are 3 wide. Yeah, a little extra work when to make pieces, but it doesn't matter what parts you grab, they're all the same. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hope everybody had a great Thursday. And I'm going to let this one edit while I feed. And I think I'm going to start back here. Screws with the dogs, but if I start back here, I don't got to walk clear back over to hose my boots off when I let the cows in the feed barn. I just screw them up because they all think I'm not going to feed them. They'll get their feed. So, see what tomorrow brings.